Well, hello, Billie Eilish fans. It's Ken Lawson, Renaissance Man, and I am here with I Love You by Billie Eilish. Um, Lots of people have been asking for it for a while, and they were asking for two different things. Anyway, I've decided to make this another two video reaction. I'm going to do the original song from the CD, which I believe was from her debut album, and do that version, and then I'm going to go to the Greek theater version with her and Phineas doing it live acoustic. Um, I think it's a good way to lay the groundwork with the first one and then see how it sounds, just the two of them. But I'm not going to take too long. There's Patreon below, which will have a lot of content coming in the next month. I'm a little late getting started because of a death in the family and things like that, and it was nothing to give condolences and things about, because it was more of helping my sister get ready to go and deal with that kind of thing. But I appreciate any thoughts that are out there. So we're going to jump into this fairly quickly. You all know, well, a lot of you know who I am. If not, I'm going to put up over here the Billie songs that I've done in a playlist. My reaction videos. I do have a reaction playlist for Billie. So if you get a chance, or if you have any that you've missed, I'm going to go ahead and push for you all to go and check out all those Billie songs if you're just a Billie fan. All right. And I'm getting closer to starting my painting that I've been talking about for a while. I've been trying to get up some videos, but I started working on the design of it a little bit more today, because it's going to take some design for what I have in mind, and it's going to be really awesome when it's done. Hopefully you all will like it. So let's go ahead and jump into this. And I don't want to take too long, since I've got 2 times through the video and it's a longer song. I'm going to go and do the lyric videos, so that because the other one doesn't have any lyrics or even closed captions. So I'm going to do this one for lyrics and all that, and we'll go from there. And I know Phineas produced this, and the two of them wrote it together. I did read that they wrote it just flowed out of them, and they were amazed at this song. True. I love the ones where she just sounds so... It just sounds like her and a mic with hardly any processing. Like you. Ooh, I love that, adding that delay or that reverb to widen out at the end. What the hell did I do? Just melts me when I hear the two of them together. Been the type to let someone see right through. Wow. Ooh. This is beautiful. Maybe won't you take it back? Say you were trying to make me laugh, and nothing has to change today. You didn't mean to say I love you. Wow. I love you. His production is beautiful on this. Okay, it seems like a natural place to stop. I love how pulled back everything is at the beginning to make it feel so personal. I keep using intimate is the way it feels to me, of just the close personal feel, with just the acoustics having hardly any processing, because I think they're doubled acoustics, but Not sure. It might just be a single, just split. But when he came in with the harmony with her, just it's like butter. um, and then having the reverbs just in places to spread things out, and I guess almost like, because what it seems to be saying is that she's not an open person, that she has trouble opening up, and that I think she has these feelings, but then when he said that he loved her, or she said, could be either one, that, well, I guess back then it would have been he said, because that was later. Anyway, when he said he loved her, she was like, let's just play this off as if you didn't say that, because I love you, but I don't want to love you, because maybe they're just not good for each other, or maybe it's one of these things where you just know it's not going to work out, and so you want to avoid that moment where you're saying I love you, because then the whole game gets upped at that point. It makes everything harder to end a relationship once that has been said. And I think we all know that. But anyway, to get back to it, and I love how he's slowly bringing in background elements, string sounds and a bassy sound, like everything just got serious. It started off one way, but then it got serious, and the music reflected it. Say I love you. But I love the acoustic just being the main driving thing in the song. And I don't want to. Another one that I want to try sometime. I know I keep saying that, but on another red eye. I wish we never learned to fly. Listen how close that feels. Maybe we should just try to tell ourselves a good lie. Didn't mean to make you cry. Is there some piano back there too? If there is, it's very subtle. I think there is. Oh yeah. I want to hear that little. Listen right here. Oh, it was her doing it too. Hear that? Wow, his production on this is so subtle and powerful. And I don't want to. Ooh. Nice little tones, just. The smile that you gave me, even when you felt like dying. I want you to listen here. What he's doing with splitting these vocals out wide, with the extra reverb on them and all that, is almost like he's using them in place of where you would hear strings and things more. I mean, he's got some very subtle strings going on, but when he split these vocals out wide and gives them that space, It's like he's creating like a string quartet of sound, but with the vocals that are being sung and just affected and split. It's really an interesting technique. You know, it's not so much a complicated technique. Most of the what they're doing here is simple, but being done in a very proficient way. If that makes any sense to you. I mean, just having that low tone underneath.
Even when you felt like dying.
And it's not like it's overly big harmonies. It's just
As it gets dark,
makes it so effective.
In Central Park, there's nothing you could do. Say I can't escape the way I love you.
Wow. His choices of where he's playing on the guitar are helping really move this.
Wow. 'Cause I love you.
Beautiful, rich tone on that acoustic. There's the split vocals there. Just it's so effective and beautiful. Wow, what a great choice. What a great choice. We're going to go ahead and jump into the Greek theater one. What's so neat is with this being live and just probably her and acoustic and, you know, her and him and acoustic, it won't have all of those production elements to drive it. And I'm really curious to hear how it sounds raw, unless they have a band, you know, or backing back there, but we'll see. It's going to feel like when they wrote it. And I am a big fan of hearing songs stripped down to how they sounded probably when they were written. All right, let's go ahead and jump into it. He is such a nice acoustic player. I really want to learn this one on acoustic for sure.
It's not true. Tell me I've been lied to. Crying isn't like you.
So pretty.
What the hell did I do? Never been the type to let someone see right through.
Ooh, you notice what they're doing with the mixing here? Now, how are they miking him? He must have a lavalier or something there, because it's not just picking up through hers. But what's really interesting that they're doing is leaving her center, and his harmonies are being split. And I know I said there wouldn't be a whole lot of production stuff, but they're doing some subtle things that really work. I am not a big fan of these guitars. I think that's one of those Fender acoustic electrics that's really thin, Acoustasonic or something like that. Just not a fan of the sound of them usually, but he's got it sounding really nice and warm. And so I like it in this particular case. Hey, Ash. How you doing, little man? How you doing? You hear that purring? Hey, you want to purr for the people? Oh, well. The end of Ash there. I like that blurring out for the.
Maybe won't you take it back?
Oh, that was pretty.
You were trying to make me laugh, and nothing has to change today. You didn't mean to say I love you.
That's so pretty.
I love
Oh, they do have a bass tone coming in behind them.
and I don't want to. Ooh.
Oh, I noticed her foot is in a boot. What's that all about?
On another red day.
I love their closeness. It makes me feel like that. That's so neat that they're tilting the bed so that.
Maybe we should just try
What a gorgeous production.
to tell ourselves a good lie.
Wow.
I didn't mean to make.
Sorry, I gotta back up and just say them showing the audience members in tears. I imagine I probably would have been too here. I mean, her music really touches me a lot of times, which you all have seen. Here I'm just so taken in by that. But if I was in that auditorium, theater, seeing this live and looking at the two of them, the closeness they have. And I love that on all the behind the scenes of the two of them, when it's just them sitting on a bed writing music together, or in their kitchen, wherever. It's their bond is so palpable.
Love's a good lie. I didn't mean to make you cry.
Oh, that's a nice shot of her singing with them. That's.
Maybe won't you
I love the way she sings with that piano coming
try
down.
to make me laugh, and nothing has to change today. You didn't mean to say I love you.
Big time chill right there.
I love you.
It's beautiful.
And I don't want to. Ooh.
This is one of the most touching productions I've seen of a song.
The smile that you gave me, even when you felt like dying. We fall apart as it gets dark.
I love the moon coming down behind them.
In Central Park, there's nothing you could do or say. I can't escape the way I love you. And I don't want to.
Oh, how cute. Such a pretty good. She reminded me of Gamora. Little Gamora. Wow. Their backing tracks on here are perfectly subtle. It's nice. I'm kind of glad they used them. Wow. That was a gorgeous performance. I'm so glad I did both versions. All right, guys, that was I Love You by Billie Eilish and Billy and Phineas, I love you. um, just love them as people, and the way they express themselves, and the music that they write and perform. It's just, they're so like, when you just hear of the popularity and all that, I think a lot of people get to where they don't like an artist just because they become so popular that they hear about them all the time, and they get an idea of who or what they are without ever having listened to them, or seen them talk, or seen them perform. They just get an idea of who they are, and it seems like usually it becomes a negative idea, and then you get to know them through their music and through behind the scenes videos and interviews and all. And it's like, why did I have that feeling for so long? And that's kind of how it is with this. I was that way with Dimash. I kept hearing about it over and over, and I had my idea of what he was, and then I watched the videos, and I was like, holy crap, this is not at all what I was thinking it was. I've been that way with almost all of them. Lady Gaga, Beyonce has been a huge surprise to me. Now, I already knew that she was, or had an impression of her as a really good person and a great performer and all that. But it's really nice to be discovering all these people. And with the way I do my stuff of researching and looking into behind the scenes and reading interviews and articles, I really feel like I get a better understanding of them as artists than the reactors that just sit in ooh and ah and don't look anywhere beyond just the video they watch. And I'm glad I have that approach, and that I read what you all send and do all of that, because it really makes me appreciate them more as people as well as artists. So anyway, that's all I'm going to say about that. I just loved it, and I can't wait to get on with more. I'm thinking of doing her Tiny Desk concert soon. I might put it to Patreon first and then put it to YouTube after a couple weeks. And I'm also thinking of doing Skinny from the Amazon sessions, as well as L'amour de ma vie. Looking at that too. So I've got several in mind. Even the Michael Jackson cover, for Bad. I think that's going to be fun. But anyway, that's pretty much it. I will see you all next time. You have a great day, great night, and great life. Bye.